Now, in case you didn't know, Google is shit. Really, it is. As a company, it's probably the worst, most rigged system on the planet, next to the DNC on Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders, if not worse. Google itself is like an AIDS-infested beehive of tickle-me Elmos that ask you to tickle them and wind up stabbing you in the throat as if they were just transforming from Elmo into their final form, Chucky. You know, that voodoo doll thing from Child's Play. And recently, my Google Plus profile was just suspended for spam. Not only does it tell me to delete offending posts before reviewing, it won't even tell me which posts are the offenders. So, it's like trying to tell me that all my posts are offenders. If this was about their bullshit policies on cyberbullying, it wouldn't be giving me this level of gastroneurological excrements. But no, it's about spam. Now, this wouldn't worry me too much if I knew if my ability to use a YouTube channel was affected by this or not. Not only is the spam suspension total garbage by what seems like the most rigged system this side of an Indian casino run by those fat fucks from Family Guy, it's possible for all I know that they'll try to use this as an excuse to cause issue with my experience on YouTube and yours on my channel. Not that the experience you'd get here is of any, guaranteed benefit for you, trust me. I can't even post to Google Plus communities that I'm in, and yet if I recall correctly, the policies ask you to share to people you know. I think a community should be included in this, don't you think? I mean, what the fuck constitutes the people you know, huh? Do you have to have jerked them off one time? Just go and do a circle jerk with everyone? The whole company seems to encourage up front that you share your content. That's the only so-called spam I can imagine. Because I sure as hell do try to get my content out there and known. Oh, but I guess working for your views isn't allowed. Mind you, it's not hard work, it's tedious. It's not hard work, though. I mean, it's not like you're trying to solve the anti-life equation and find a way to hide it from Darkseid. The whole system runs on getting your damn content out there. But it's easy to see why people believe that behind closed doors, all these CEOs and employees are like smoking cigars and drinking bourbon at some table, some round table trying to figure out how to best offend their users. It's so easy to get a suspension that for all I know, this may be part of some new strike system that will destroy your YouTube channel. This is like trying to deal with the world's dumbest kid with Down syndrome. You ask it to do something, like, to be smart and fair in how it suspends you, and all it does is beat its own head in response. You let your kid watch anime one day, and suddenly he has autism to the max. The least you can do is require any charge against you to require a collection of evidence. It fucking asks you to delete your offending posts before submitting for review, and you won't tell us what those things are. What was offending you, huh? You won't give us a collection of what was the offending posts, We have a right to know. It's you accusing us of shit, so you owe evidence for accusations. It's the same reason why Twitter is really going to shit. They claim racism when it's not there. You don't get to choose if racism is there just because you own the fucking site. Claiming that there's racism where it isn't, I'm pretty sure that's like slander, right? Even a company, if they use their platform to slander people, you can't slander people just like that. Imagine if this shit affected your ability to upload and use AdSense and other things that make you money. Imagine if PewDiePie got hit with this. How the fuck is he gonna know what to delete to put himself back in action? What if he didn't have what's basically a lifeline to Google or whatever company that gets in touch with them? He's fucked if this affects his channel. Don't even make YouTube great again. Make Google great again. YouTube is fine when it's not being run by a bunch of corporate retards who don't even understand the purpose of thinking your policies through. They just want to offend their user base with almost every damn policy they make. But either way, if this is something that affects me as a channel, and not just my ability to share on Google Plus and communities, to comment on posts and stuff, then be sure to check me out on Twitter and Sea Lion Club for any information on updates regarding your Prairie Nigger Trigger Finger Kaiser Trigger. And also be sure to check out my other social networking sites, such as Facebook and Tumblr, which I'm not as active on, for another possible source of updates. I'm still planning on doing the usual on YouTube, I'm just wondering if I should warn you about something that might affect it. So until next time, stay triggered, my niggas, cause I'm triggering out.